Hello guys, and in this video I'm gonna talk about letting go. This technique is one of the best things to do for just freeing yourself from the programs in your mind, like fear, anxiety, stress, wanting validation by others, wanting to make a lot of money, and wanting to be good enough. It's basically freeing yourself from the programs and the, how can I say it? Not like, okay, I'm gonna say it like this: from the matrix programming that they have set you to be enslaved by them. Okay, and this technique will teach you how to free yourself from the matrix and from the brainwashing by social media, by even self-improvement, by a lot of things. It's a book that is really good to read. It's called Letting Go. It's a really spiritual book, but I'm going to explain it in a practical way so you can implement it. So I'm gonna read you the mechanism of letting go by the book, and yeah. So let me see. Wait. Give me one. So the mechanism of letting go involves being aware of a feeling, letting it come up, staying with it, letting it run its course without wanting to make it different or do anything about it. It means simply to let the feeling be there and focus on letting out the energy behind it. What he means here, it's basically letting the resistance more down. Like further in the book, he says it is a resistance that keeps the feeling going. Let me read further. The first step is to allow yourself to have the feeling without resisting it, venting it, fearing it, commanding it, or moralizing about it. He basically means to be with the feeling and not resist it. Just experience it without wanting to make it different, trying to think about it, trying to rationalize it in your mind. You don't have to. It is just a feeling. It is just a sensation. One thing that he doesn't mention in the book is that he doesn't say sensations. A feeling, an emotion is vague. It's like, is this fear thing? It's I feel fear. It's not a precise sensation. We need precise sensations to let go, to experience. Like a precise sensation is when you get touched by your shoulder. Like this is a sensation, or a tingling, or warm, cold, whatever. Let me get further in the book. So the technique is to be feeling it, commanding, or more than it means. It means to drop judgment and see that it is just a feeling. The technique is to be with the feeling and surrender all efforts to modify it in any way. Let go of wanting to resist the feeling. It is resistance that keeps the feeling going. When you give up resisting or trying to modify the feeling, it will shift to the next feeling and accomplished by a lighter sensation. A feeling that is not resisted will disappear as the energy behind it dissipates. So when you let go of resistance, you're gonna experience the feeling, and if you don't have resistance, it will be by lighter sensation. Like, I want to give you a great example of this. Like, okay, imagine I have my hands like this, okay, and there's something pulling me like this. If I resist, I'm gonna fall back. Like, if a person is putting my hands like this, if a person, how can I explain it? If a person is pushing my hand and I'm resisting it, I'm gonna fall back. Let's say I'm in a chair, I'm gonna fall back. But if I let go of the resistance, it's not gonna control me anymore, because I let go of the resistance. I hope you got me there. Okay, let me continue. So This is now the important part, and this is where I'm at right now. I have the humility to admit it, this is where I'm at. As you begin the process, you will notice that you have fear and guilt over having feelings. There will be resistance to feeling in general. To let the feelings come up, it is easier to let go of the reaction to having the feelings in the first place. So, a lot of people are told by society and by self-improvement hustlers, oh, you need discipline, you need to go and don't discipline. Like, it's helpful. You need to be disciplined. I'm not saying to not be disciplined, I'm not saying to get controlled by your emotions, but what we tend to do is to repress and suppress our emotions. This is another section of the book. We repress and suppress our emotions, and then if we have a particular emotion, we tend to feel shame and fear over. No, not fear, but I have fear on some feelings. But anyway, that's for another topic. We have shame and guilt over that feeling because I don't need to feel sad. I shouldn't be feeling like this. No, that's wrong. And you have to let go that first so you can get to the feeling itself. He says it now, wait. So it is let go of the reaction of having the feeling in the first place. A fear of fear itself is a prime example of this. I don't really get this. A fear of fear. I think he means a fear of having the fear. I think that's what he means. I don't really get this, but yeah. Let go of the fear or guilt that you have about the feeling first. What I said, like let go of having the feelings, like let go of having the shame over having that feeling, and then he says, wait, I got lost. Nice. You have about the feeling, then that you have about the feeling first, and then get into the feeling itself. So yeah, and this is really important. When letting go, ignore all thoughts. Focus on the feeling itself, not on the thoughts. He means not focus on the thoughts and get caught up in the thoughts, because he says thoughts are merely rationalizations of the mind to try and explain the process of the feeling. The real reason for the feeling is the accumulated pressure behind the feeling that is forcing it to come up that is forcing it to come up in the moment. Okay, so he basically means that once we get a feeling, let's say a high heart rate, your heart starts beating faster by fear, by anxiety, and you get like that knot in the stomach. Your mind, it will rationalize it and say, this is fear, like, you know. That was a comment by Julian himself. Shout out to my Julian himself. Anyways, your mind will say it's fear, but you don't have to listen. You have to just experience the fear, no, I said wrong. Experience the sensation of the fear, like the knot in the stomach, the heartbeat, and to let go of the resistance, let go of the energy behind. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna read you about the resistance, letting go into. Wait, so this is really important. The letting go technique undoes the programs progressively. Through that process, the underlying motive behind the feeling becomes more and more apparent. To be surrendered means to have no strong emotion about the thing. It's okay if it happens, and it's okay if it doesn't. When we're free, there is a letting go of attachments. We can enjoy things, but we don't need it for our happiness. There is progressive diminishing of dependence or anything or anyone outside of ourselves. These principles are in accord with the basic teaching of the Buddha to avoid attachment to worldly phenomena, as well as the basic teaching of Jesus Christ to be in the world but not out of it. No, I said it wrong. To be in the world but not of it. Okay. This is really important for you guys that are starting to let go and just experience your feelings, bro. I know that I'm gonna have a lot of comments. Oh, he says to be with your feelings, it's really feminine and so masculine, bro. Look, I'm not saying to be weak. I'm not saying you to be a fucking feminist, weak man, a boy, a soy boy, how you call them. Okay, I'm not saying that. But it is really important to change your state. This is another topic that I'm gonna talk about in my more future videos. If you want to change your psychology, you need to change your state by. I haven't seen anyone talk about this. I'm gonna like synthesize two things together, and it's gonna be really powerful. Like, if you want to become successful in life, you have to let go the things that keep you back, the feelings, the fears that control you, and then start implementing the plans, the good plans that you need. So you pull out the weeds in the garden, and then you can start at the same time planting good plants like flowers, whatever. Okay, you get me? Because you weren't born thinking, oh, what if other people are staring at me? What if my nose is ugly? What if this? You weren't born in that way. You were born a social creature. From our nature, we were social creatures. From our nature, we were open-minded and like this. But now, the big guys have really mastered our mind. They know how the mind works, and they know how to program it in a way that they can control us emotionally. This is a spiritual war, man. I know I'm going on a side rant, but you have to understand this. Like, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate about this, bro. About, oh, you're saying to be with your bro. Look, be disciplined. Know your feelings. Know what you're feeling. Don't resist them, because it's a feeling. And if the feelings are too bad, like a heartbreak or like something big, use them as fuel to create something better, for something beneficial. Okay, bro, I really love the speech that I just did, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna continue. By continuously letting go, it is possible to fuck no to be no wait. Sometimes when we surrender a feeling and we notice that it returns or continues, this is because there is more of it yet to be surrendered. We have stopped these feelings all of our lives, and there can be a lot of energy pushed down that needs to come up and be acknowledged. When surrender occurs, there is an immediate, lighter, happy feeling, almost like a high, bro. I got this yesterday. I was letting go, and I just got a high. No, I was reading the book at the same time I was letting go, and I got that high, and it is just a great feeling to feel. But it's really important to not get discouraged when you're letting go. And I'm gonna read further down in the book what it says, but don't get discouraged if the feeling comes back. It comes back because you have suppressed and repressed your emotions, your feelings, so much in the past that now it comes back. You have to let go. It's layers of resistance. You have to let go this layer of resistance, this layer, until you get to the core, to the root of it, and then you can let go, and you pull out the weed, and that's how you free yourself. But don't get discouraged if the feeling comes back. Keep letting go, and that's how you're gonna free yourself. It's not a one-day process. You're gonna have to bring things that were in your subconscious mind. If you don't know what a subconscious mind is, it's the things that you're not aware of, but it's stored in you. And you have to trigger those things that keep you back. Like, you have to trigger those feelings that keep you back. And it's kind of random, but yeah, it's a long video, bro, but it's really good. I'm gonna finish with this, and yeah, this is really important. A lot of you are gonna be here, and I'm here too. Resistance to letting go. Resistance letting go. Letting go of negative feelings is the undoing of the ego, which will be resistant at every turn. This may result in skepticism about the technique, forgetting to surrender a sudden upsurge of escapism or venting feelings by experiencing and acting out. The solution is to simply, just listen. The solution is simply to keep on letting go of the feelings you have about the whole process. Like, she says to even let go about the whole process, how you let go of how you're going to let go. I know it's weird, but it's these layers. And he says down further in the book that letting go is a natural ability. It's not something that came out from the gods. It's not something that we all have it, bro. We just got programmed by the big guys, I'm gonna say, to not have this ability. Okay. And yeah, I want to go on another run now, but you get me. So, wait. So, let the resistance be there, but don't resist the resistance, bro. This is another thing. Okay, you're gonna have resistance about the feelings that you're gonna have, but don't resist the resistance. Be with the resistance, but don't resist the resistance. Let's not forget that we are letting go of old programs that have... wait. Fuck. You're free. You don't have to let go. Nobody's forcing you. Look at the fear behind the resistance. Like, why do you fear that thing? Like, look at the fear behind the resistance. What are you afraid? What are you afraid of regarding this process? Are you willing to let go of that? Keep letting go of every fear as it arises, and the resistance will resolve. So let go of what are you fearing about the whole process, okay? Let's not forget we're letting go of old programs that have made us a slave and a victim for a long time. These programs have blinded us to the truth of our real identity. The ego is losing ground and will treat... Bro, this is really important. The ego is losing ground and it will try tricks and bluffs once we start letting go. Its days are numbered and its power is diminishing. Yeah, here he says letting go is a natural ability. It is not something new or foreign. It is not an esoteric teaching or somebody else's idea or belief system. We're merely utilizing our own nature to get freer and happier. And this is also important. I'm gonna finish the video. When letting go, it's not helpful to think about the technique. It's better simply just to do it. Eventually we'll be seeing all thoughts. Okay, yeah. So don't think about how you let go. Just do it, because then you're gonna get in skepticism, and we don't want to engage our rational mind in here. We don't want to think to get in escapism. But if you start thinking about the process, if you start like saying how I'm gonna let go all of that, keep letting go of that thing, and then get to the feeling itself. I know it's deep. If you want to watch the video, if you want, you can pause some things. You can even I'm gonna have a link about the book down if you want to get it in the PDF. Yeah, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just gonna have the PDF, not like in the Amazon. If you want to buy the book, just go on Amazon and buy it, or whatever. And yeah, bro, I'm gonna say it again. I'm not saying to listen to your feelings and let them control you. you should be with the feelings and not resist them, but also take the right actions. Or if the feelings are too strong, you can use them as fuel. Okay, and yeah, that was it. I hope I gave you a lot of value in this video, and write in the comments what I can improve and where I can, improve in general.